Soft. Remember, filming outside, need to speak softly, okay? Okay. I was...
Sorry, just one note. Remember the microphone is here, so try not to hit it.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay. My name is Huda, and I'm a solo parent of an 8-year-old boy. In 2016, I left my marital home, and then in 2017, I had an official divorce. Before married, Huda would be like, you know, find a great partner, like settle down, get a nice house, like build a family, you know, like be a good mom, be a, I don't know, good wife. Wishing that like my partner would also be supportive of my interests. Kind of felt like there was a vacuum in my life. Like when I hear friends sharing about like exciting moments with their partners, you know, wear diapers for the child. Oh my god, look at these clothes, like so cute. Let's try it on, like, you know, kind of like have that moment. I never had that. I've never had that, like that shared celebration of having a child together. When I just delivered my child, I was kind of disoriented from, you know, delivery and like, oh my god, this is like a new experience. Like I'm in shock, you know. I was warded, and then after the delivery, I kind of rested, right? And then I remember he said to me like he was going to watch movie with his brothers. Then I was like, okay, like your child just came into the world and then you want to go watch movies. Then I felt kind of like alone and quite hurt lah. The conversations with my ex-husband will be like this, like whenever I bring up, I will say, you know, I'm not happy that this is happening in our relationship. Then he will like keep quiet, or he will just stare into space. He will not answer me. Like he just was very hard. Then every time he does that, I felt like my words wasn't getting through to him. And then I would raise my voice. I would like, are you listening to me? Are you doing this? And I would get very hysterical. And then my ex-husband would say, see, you are the one that's getting out of control. You know, I'm the patient one. You are the one that's raising your voice. So I remember feeling like, oh, maybe, yeah, I'm the one that's out of control. I'm the hysterical one. That's why my marriage isn't working. That's why my ex-husband isn't communicating with me. I always thought it was like, maybe it was me. Why did I shout? Why did I scream? Why did I say mean things? It wasn't someone I wanted to be. I wasn't like that. But it feels like when I was so stressed that I became a person I couldn't even recognize. In the early days, right, I would talk about it every single day, sometimes a few times a day. Should I divorce? Should I divorce? It's like almost like I sound like a broken recorder. That time I also worry, like if I do call a friend and say like, hey, I'm going through this, like what to do and all that, I also worry of being judged. Felt like better not tell, better keep it to myself. And that made it even worse. Like it just felt like I was very isolated. If you think about it, like in a lifespan development, like, well, now I must have failed, man. Like people are like, in this time they are either married and then like doing very well. Like it seems to be around my friends who are married with families. Then, like, why am I the only one in my 20s like wanting to divorce? You know, my God, like I feel like a useless nothing. Like I'm divorced, then I left my job because I wanted to save my marriage, you know. And now like I don't have a job also. Then like, why am I? I don't have any sort of like identity that I could feel like I am, you know, like this is me, you know, kind of thing. There were many times where I couldn't sleep very well because I would cry in my sleep. Oh my God, I'm going to be divorced, how, you know, that kind of feeling, you know. I would wake up very tired lah. And I remember some days where I really didn't feel like going for play dates. There were a few times where I would say like, I can't come, I can't make it. And all I wanted to do was like sleep. I was very sure I wanted to leave my ex-husband. But of course I don't want to like let go of my house, right? Like what I was building, like what I would vision the house to be. That I couldn't let go. I wanted to build a safe haven for myself, like a place where I feel at ease, a place where I can do what I like to do, my interests, you know, yeah. And I felt that losing all of that means losing the stability, losing that stable ground lah. Yeah, so definitely leaving my marital home was one of the saddest things. Yeah. Yeah, describing this number. Yes, correct. 2 ones, right? See? I think you got the answer correct, yesterday. Why did you erase it? You doubt yourself, huh? Yes. Write down. Some days I would just go, just get out of the bed and just go. And then I would join the playdates feeling tired because I didn't have enough sleep. I was crying the day before or whatever. Then somehow every time I'm in the playdates, then it just makes things a bit lighter because we will talk about random stuff. We just don't talk about parenting only. I just put my thoughts away about the marriage and the future, my worry about the future. Can hear you laughing. You can be softer a little bit, okay? He's talking to his friend. And funny, the first 2 counselling, I went for I think 1 or 2 sessions, and I was just it's not helping lah. Yeah, it just didn't give me clarity. Then I just went back to the marriage and thought okay, let's try again, So I remember coming into the final counselling, okay, I don't know whether this will turn out well, but I'll just go for it. When I shared with them about what was I going through, and I remember stumbling upon my words and all that, and then the counsellor said, he stonewalls you? Then I was yeah, stonewall, that's the word. I've been trying to describe it, but I couldn't really say in a way that people, it's not just a normal fight. Then she was yeah, he stonewalls you, and that's why you're feeling you feel you're going insane, right? That was the first time I really felt someone gave me a term for it and acknowledged my experience. I don't even need solutions, I just needed someone to acknowledge it. As I tell more people, the shame started to feel less real also. Actually it's not that bad, to tell. People are actually quite okay with it, I was probably just so consumed by the idea of feeling not good enough and feeling I don't deserve to, get help and all that. In actual fact, there are people around me who are willing to actually listen to you and reach out. It's just that you need to kind of open up lah. And I remember my parents said to me, it's okay. Even if you repeat yourself so many times, it's okay. They didn't tell me you keep saying the same thing, can you just get over it? Even though it sounds like the same story, I always find some sort of enlightenment in every chance I get to speak about my problems lah. When you are trying to say hey, help, I want to say something that I'm unhappy about, and someone just no, I'm not listening to you, I don't care, it does feel again your voice don't matter. I also kind of forgive myself, because if anyone was put in a situation like that where your voice has been stripped over and over again, right, the only way for you to cope is bang the door, or stamp your feet, or try to scream or shout or whatever, The fact that I was also running the playdates, that felt like me and community. Then going to school felt like me being a student. While I was grieving, I was also building up a new identity for myself. I'm not losing myself in a way. I was losing parts of myself. I was trying to move on from that broken dreams, the broken vision, but I was also concurrently building it up. Being a founder of Tampines Playdate, being a student in SUSS, and I really enjoyed my school life. I am now Huda, and I'm a student, and I also am an aspiring social worker. The simple routine of waking up and then tending to your house, tending to your plants in itself is quite therapeutic and quite peaceful, and just find the joy in it lah. Having my own space, very practical. for me to clean. Blue, green and white is are my favourite colours. So I decided to paint it. I don't know, I feel like changing the colour now. I see hope and possibilities in the future. Yeah, there is no more fear, unknown and stuff like that. In actual fact, I think the unknown is very exciting. No, nothing else. I'm tired. Oh my god, so much. So much. I don't even know how to say. I'm drowning in my thoughts.
Huda!
I see you. Ja.
See ya. Yeah.
Uma,
Uma.
what are you doing?
Sleeping.
Then you have to close your eyes. But Uma, your butt is blocking the camera. Excuse me.